Hi there, welcome to Two Birds. I'm Fiona and welcome back if you've practiced with me before. Today's class is part of the intermediate series of classes and it is a 60-minute Vinyasa flow class which is a little bit more challenging. It flows at quite a steady pace and it's nice and calm. So we flow through classic sun salutes to warm up, some familiar standing postures. There's also some back bends, core work, and an option to invert at the end of class. Hopefully it leaves you feeling grounded, and throughout class there's a focus on equal parts strength and flexibility. And all you'll need for practice today is a folded blanket and perhaps a block if you like practicing with a block. I hope you enjoy. Thanks for joining. Namaste. And begin your practice coming into child's pose at the back of your mat. Knees wide, big toes to touch, and walking your arms forward. Settle into a shape where your forehead can rest. And cultivate a feeling of softness across the skin of your back, so your shoulder blades can fall open. Feel your jaw slacken, your cheeks relax. Let there be an intention of grounding yourself, letting go of any excess thoughts, letting your breath move naturally. And from this gentle place, sense the touch of your in-breath in your low, middle, upper back. The feeling tone of your out-breath falling into your belly. The space between your breath. And take 5 more slow, deliberate breaths. And as you feel yourself breathe in, glide up all fours and begin to maneuver through a few rounds of cat and cow. Allowing your movement to follow the shape of your breath, opening and expanding on your inhale, contracting and rounding on your exhale. Unhurried, even breath and movement. Acquainting yourself with any areas of your body which you might need to take a little bit more care of today. As you feel into your hips, your pelvis, your spine, shoulders and wrists. And coming back to neutral, drift your buttocks back. Come to kneel, sitting upright on your heels. We'll take our fingertips down by our sides. On an in-breath, circle the arms overhead, touch your palms. Exhale, hands through your heart center, interlace your fingers, press the palms forward, round your spine, let your chin drop in. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead, stretch up. And release your hands into cactus arms. On an exhale, eagle arms, take your right arm over your left. Inhale, raise the elbows. Exhale, fold and bow in. On your breath in, return to upright. Breath out, cactus the arms. Inhale, arms overhead, palms touch. Exhale, hands through your center, interlace your fingers. Second side, turn the palms forward, dome the spine. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, cactus your arms, inner elbows press back. This time left arm over your right, eagle arms. On your exhale, fold in. On your inhale, return to center. And on your exhale this time, tee out your arms and take your hands behind your back, interweave your fingers. Lift your heart, merge your shoulder blades, breath in. And then exhale, just find neutral through your spine. Take your fists to the right side waist. Squeeze your elbows toward one another and then just gently drop your right ear toward your right shoulder, lengthening through the left side of your neck. Take another cycle of breath and then release your fists down behind you. Breath in, chest lifts. On your exhale, ribs draw in, neutral torso, opposite side, fists to your left waist. Left ear, left shoulder. Breathe and pause. Come back to center on your in-breath. And then just release the hands forward to your mat. Take the next few breaths to make your way into your first downward facing dog. And these first few sequences and postures, particularly downward facing dog, are very diagnostic. Take this time to really tune into the feedback from your body, noticing the areas of spaciousness, perhaps congestion. And there's an opportunity here to spread some warming movement now into the back of your legs. But try and keep a bird's eye awareness of your whole body and how it feels, how each breath can inform your adjustments, how you can integrate the even press of your hands to stabilize the shoulders and also take the pressure out of your wrists. Notice how the tilt of your pelvis or the bend of your knees can offer a little bit more freedom in your spine, the back of your legs, moving yourself toward ease, balance, and now stillness, presence. Take 3 more cycles of breath. On your inhale, gaze forward, top of the mat. End of your exhale, step lightly up, feet together. Inhale, take a halfway lift. Exhale, fold in toward your legs, soft bend in the knees. Take a full breath in, rise slow to stand. Press your hands. And take your hands to prayer at your heart. Pause. Spread the skin of your soles, your toes. Stand even. Take a full cycle of breath. Moving through our warming sun salutes, 3 rounds of Surya A, 3 rounds Surya B. Inhale, arms overhead, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, long waist. Exhale, stepping back to your strong plank pose. Pause here. Gather your abdominals in, take a breath. Exhale, first round, knees, chest, chin to the floor, lower to your belly. Low cobra pose on your inhale. Take it slow, a full breath. Exhale, all fours and then hips up and back. Downward facing dog. 3 breath. Breath in, gaze forward, bend the knees, and step, top of the mat. Open and fold with your breath. Rise up, reach up. Hands to prayer at your heart. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold, hinging from your hips. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale and flow, high push-up. Take a breath in, exhale to the floor. Cobra pose, Bhujangasana. Complete exhale, downward facing dog. Follow the pathway of each new breath. Eyes forward with your breath in. Exhale, make your way top of the mat. Inhale, Adha. Exhale and fold. Inhale, root down, rise tall. Exhale, hands to heart. Breathing in, sweep up. Spot your thumbs, looking up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Vinyasa. Just savor and slow your movement, breath by breath. And we'll all meet up in downward facing dog, 3 full breath. Breathe in together. Exhale and empty. Step lightly, top of your mat. Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, your arms overhead. Tadasana, hands to your heart. Take an extra cycle of breath. Moving through 3 rounds, Surya A B now. Take rest or modify your flow whenever you need. First round slow, then breath to movement. Inhale here, Utkatasana, chair pose. Stay for your exhale, hips low, shins back. Inhale, reach tall. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back, plank pose. Take a breath in. Low push-up, chaturanga, hover. Inhale, chest forward and up, upward facing dog, Urdhva Mukha. Move slow, downward facing dog. Breath in, breath out. Sip a slow breath in, raise your right leg up and back, hips level. On your exhale, warrior 1. Rise on your in-breath. Stay for your out-breath. Ground and feel your heels. 1 more breath. Exhale, release. Take your flow or reset to downward dog. Breath in, breath out. Inhale, slowly raise your left leg up and back. Exhale, step up, warrior 1. Arms sweep up. Stay for your exhale, tone the legs, brace your abs. Inhale, reach taller. Exhale, hands to the mat, high push-up, breath in. Breath out, chaturanga. Upward dog or cobra, your choice. Downward facing dog. 5 breath. Settle your eyes steady. Equalize your effort, arms, legs, your breath rhythm. Deep breath in, prepare, look forward, and step, top of the mat. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold in. Breath in, chair pose. Exhale, press to stand. Lower your hands to your heart. Final 2 rounds, moving at the pace of each breath you take. We'll keep it flowing. Inhale, chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, plank to chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha or Cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up and back, down dog splits. Exhale, warrior 1. Feel both feet into your mat, arms rise. Exhale and flow, Vinyasa. Inhale, left leg, down dog splits. Exhale, warrior 1. Breath in, arms reach. Breath out, hands to your mat. Vinyasa, or option to slow it down, just step quietly back, downward facing dog. Take 5 breaths and let your lungs clear with a deliberate out breath. Final round, eyes forward and stepping up. Open and fold with your breath. Chair pose on your in-breath and then come to stand. Empty your lungs, hands to prayer. Breath in, Utkatasana, chair. Forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha. Exhale, plank to chaturanga. Backbend, your choice. Downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, step up, warrior 1. Rise with your in-breath. Hands to the floor on your out-breath. Vinyasa. High to low. Back bend of your choice and downward facing dog. Left leg, down dog splits. Warrior 1. Anchor your feet, ground down to rise. And exhale, hands to the floor and flow. We'll all meet up in downward facing dog. Well done. Take 5 breaths. And at the end of your next out breath, stepping up, top of the mat. Place your feet hips width apart there for Padangustasana. Hook onto the big toes with your peace fingers, your thumbs. On your inhale, lengthen your spine forwards. Exhale, fold in and release. And keep the bind, lift and lengthen. Exhale, release, toe heel your feet together and step back to plank pose. Pause here, gather all 4 sides of your waist towards center. Spread your effort, awareness through your shape. So you're pushing into the mat where you have contact. to find a quality of lightness. From here, we'll turn your plank now on its right side, Vashisthasana. To modify, you can set the right knee to the floor or come onto the forearm if you need to take the heat out of your wrists. Just finding a shape that's braced and steady for you. Let your right fingertips act as a brake to minimize any wobbles. We'll take 2 more breaths. And return to your plank pose on your in-breath. Exhale and flow your Vinyasa. And we'll all regroup in downward facing dog. So your breath may have quickened. Give yourself a moment to collect and steady its pace. And flow forward to your plank pose and moving into your version, left side, Vashisthasana, side plank. There's a rest coming your way. Awareness into your back body here. So you're lining the back of your skull, tailbone, heels. So you're finding even posture. 2 more breaths. And release, pike the hips high, downward facing dog. And we'll release our wrists. Take the heat out of our breath and body, walking the hands back to your feet at the back of your mat. 4 gorilla arms. Slip the palms of your hands under the soles of your feet. Edge your toes toward the wrist creases. Little bend in the knees. And then fold with an out breath. Just very lightly pitching your weight forward toward your toes, resisting with the hands. Take a few stationary breaths here. And recover the even cadence to your breath. And release your hands, slowly walk your way out to your downward facing dog. Try and keep the heels heavy. Toning the thighs and finding your comfortable stride. On your inhale, raise your right leg up and back, down dog splits. On your exhale, take a slow core lunge in the air, knee to chest. Inhale, raise your right leg up and back. And on your exhale, step up, runner's lunge. Stay low there. And sweep the arms back alongside your body, let your legs support you. Then sip a slow breath in, rise up to your high lunge. Arms frame your ears. And just for balance, stand high on the balls of your left toes so you co-contract the front and back of your left thigh. And it may feel more neutral and steady to bend your left knee. Bring your hands to prayer, lower your center of gravity. Take 3 more steady breaths. As you feel yourself breathe out, transition, warrior 2. Create a comfortable challenge for your body. Balance your effort in your arms, your legs. Conserve your energy by dropping any over effort in your jaw and neck. Practice deep, steady breath. Take a half bind, left hand behind your back, hand to the small of your back or inner right thigh. Next breath in, reverse your warrior with your bind, right arm reaches up and back. And exhale, transition into side angle, Parshvakonasana. Right forearm to your right thigh here. Pausing here, 8 breaths. For a gentler option, remain here. For a deeper version, right hand inside of your right foot, or experiment with a full bind if you're feeling open. Turn your belly, ribs, chest open to the left. Just check in, is the depth of your shape still in alignment with the depth of your breath? Take the gaze down, release for the half splits. Ardha Hanuman should feel sweet. Just breathe some space and length into the back of your right leg. And then lunging forward on your in-breath and either stepping back through a Vinyasa or take rest in downward facing dog, and we'll meet back there. On your inhale, raise your left leg, down dog splits. Exhale, slow core lunge in the air. Inhale, down dog splits. Exhale, step up, runner's lunge, stagger your feet, stay low. Arms reach back alongside your body. And then initiate a slow breath in, rise up, high lunge. Find your feet, get steady. Hands to prayer on your out breath, 3 breaths. Opening out, warrior 2. Lunge just a little deeper. Take your half bind, right hand, small of the back or inner left thigh. Next breath in, reverse your warrior. Left arm reaches up and back, lengthen your left waist. Exhale, side angle pose. Left forearm, left thigh, 8 breaths. Exploring any deeper variation that feels available to you without interrupting the quality of your breath. And release. Half splits, Ardha Hanuman. Drift your hips back, left leg engaged towards straight. And then lunging forward with your in-breath and flow. Take a Vinyasa. And downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up and back. Exhale, curl in, core lunge. Inhale, down dog splits. On your exhale, step up, high lunge, no rush. Steady your breath. On your exhale, hands to prayer at your heart. Preparing to twist. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and twist to your right. And in this version, go ahead and make a fist with your left hand. Press your fist into the palm, open palm of your right hand. Just notice if it offers you a little bit more leverage to revolve, to open your chest. You can replace your hands to prayer once you've found your edge. Or just stay 3 more cycles of breath. Breathing symmetrically into your lungs, ribs and chest, back and front. Returning to your high lunge, nice strong core as you come up, free your arms, enjoy the space. On an exhale, float the arms down to shoulder height, preparing for eagle, Garudasana. Keep a deliberate weight in your right heels, step up, wrap your left leg over your right. Sit low, create a shelf with your right thigh, glue the inner thighs together, and once you find your balance, wrap the arms, right arm over, left arm under, press your palms, extend your fingers. Standing splits from here, unravel your legs, fingertips to the floor or a block. Send your left leg high. And concentrate on finding a quality of length to the back of your right leg as you fold in, just to release. Rebend your right leg, stepping gracefully back to your warrior two to transition. Steady your heels, rise up. Then straighten your right leg, tone the thighs, press into the feet and flow into triangle pose, Trikonasana. Cultivating balance, strength and flexibility here as you re-lengthen. Make contact with your breath. And send your left arm overhead. And on your exhale, hands to mat, Vinyasa. Stepping back, high push-up. Exhale, low. Inhale, back bend, your choice. Downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg up and back, down dog splits. Exhale, core lunge. Breathe in, down dog splits. Exhale, step lightly forward, high lunge. Arms reach high with your in-breath. Stay for your out-breath. Shore up your base of support. Deep breath in. Press the palms, exhale, hands to prayer at your heart. Preparing to twist, fill up, breath in. Exhale and twist to your left. Making a fist with your right hand now, press your fist into the open palm of your left hand. And taking 3 more cycles of breath. Return to your high lunge, get steady in your body. Exhale, float the arms down, shoulder height. Transitioning into equal pose, weight in your left heel, step up, right leg wraps over. And then wrap the arms, left arm over, right arm under. Motion the hips down and back. Unravel slow standing splits, fingertips to the floor or a block, send your right leg nice and high. And then rebend your left leg, landing lightly back into your warrior two. As you rise up, straighten out through your left leg. Feet and legs active here, triangle pose, Trikonasana. Checking in, center of your left thigh, your knee, your toes in one straight line. And send your right arm overhead, reach and extend. And exhale, hands to your mat, Vinyasa. Land here, 5 deep, slow breath. And from here we'll hop to a squat, top of the mat, feet wide, toes angle out, sitting down on the back of your calves. Stay a little bit more elevated if that feels best for your knees. An option to remain here for the next few breaths or bring the toes to touch And make your way into Backasana. Just remember to spread your fingers and use the very edge of your fingers as little breaks to moderate your balance. Eyes go forward, climb the knees onto the upper arms and just play with 1 or 2 feet off the floor. Just here for 3, 2, keep breathing, 1, and release. Coming into a standing forward fold, top of the mat. Hold on to the frame of your elbows or just take a moment to dangle the arms, releasing your head below your heart. And then take a slow roll to stand here, coming upright. And for the next sequence, you may wish to have a block. If you're using a block, placing it to the left side of your mat now. And separate your feet hips width apart, hands to hips. And step your right foot back to set up for pyramid pose. And with your hands on your hip points, guide your hips square to the top of the mat. And take your hands now, interlace your fingers behind your back, or find a comfortable alternative. It could be reverse namaste, or holding opposite elbows, or hands can be at your hips. Take a deep breath in here, open the chest. Exhale and fold. Take 5 breaths. And keeping your hands in place, inhale, rise all the way up and come into temple pose facing the long edge of your mat. On your in-breath, straighten your legs and turn and face the top of your mat to transition into twisting triangle, Paravita, Trikonasana. Block to the outside of your left foot if you're using one here. Again, just start hip square, feet staggered, left hand, left hip. Raise your right arm up toward the ceiling. Find side body length and then exhale. Reach forward and down for your block, your outer calf or the floor. Try and firm into both feet. Firm into your rear leg. Start to revolve to your left. Let's try and keep the line of your spine, your neck, back of your skull in one line with the midline of your left leg. Once you've found your edge, find and cultivate some ease, a soft expression, clear focus, a smoother breath. Take one more here. Exhale, release, walk your way around to your right for spread leg forward fold, Prasarita Padottanasana. Legs wide, heels angling out, hook onto the big toes here, peace fingers and thumbs. Take a breath in, lengthen. Take a breath out and fold. Release your bind, hands under the shoulders, lengthen up halfway. Exhale, hands to hips, and leading with your heart, rise all the way up to stand. Turn and face the top of your mat and just step up. On opposite side, if the block was useful, placing it now to the right and stepping your left leg back for pyramid pose. Pasvottanasana. Just taking a moment to anchor and widen your feet into a steady base of support. Hips level and square. And then hands behind your back into your preferred bind. Breath in to lengthen and unwrinkle the front of the spine. Keep all that length, folding forward. And just see that your torso shadows out over your right leg. Aim your belly button toward the mid-thigh. Gently draw the right thigh bone back in space. On your in-breath, rise up and come into your temple pose. Keep the arms where they are, remain upright, and reduce any ducktailing through your low back with a nice firm belly. On your inhale, straighten your legs, pivot your feet, and take the next few breaths to align and flow into your revolved triangle pose. Twisting to your right now. And take one more deep breath in. Exhale and release. Hands to your mat. Walk to your left. Wide-legged forward fold. Hands under the shoulders this round. Breath in to lengthen. Exhale, fold in. Breathing in, lift up halfway. Exhale this time, walk around, face the top of your mat and step back to your plank pose. Pause there. We've got a brief core intermission here from your plank. Choose either full or knees to the floor, and then walk your hands forward beyond your shoulders. So you're going to support this extended shape by deliberately engaging your abdominals, like you're trying to fill and spread your low back with your abs. Take a breath in. Exhale, left forearm to the floor, right forearm to the floor. Keep the abs from going soggy, and we'll cycle through 2 more rounds. Inhale, extended plank, elbows lift. Exhale and lower onto your forearms. Again, lift and lower. Inhale, lift, and walk the hands back. Lift the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Smooth breath. From here, we're just going to take a light hop halfway up your mat and then come to kneel, dropping the knees forward. We'll set up for camel pose. Tucking your toes to modify, or feet flat if that feels best. Raise the hips over the knees, hands to the small of your back. Hands feel and spread your low back out. Take a breath in, lift your sternum, merge the shoulder blades. Take the next few breaths to carefully arch your spine. Hands may remain at your back for support, or if you have the mobility, hands to heels. Try and avoid any over effort here. Your breath is your best guide for letting you know if you've gone too far. And then chin to chest. If you dropped your head back, slowly release. Buttocks to the heels. Take a moment of pause. Hands in the lap. And if you are quite flexible here, try not to brace your glutes too strongly. And if you are less flexible through your spine, a light squeeze to the base of your glutes will help support your low back. With that in mind, just one more round here in your own time. Raise the hips, place the hands, and keep breathing as you come into camel. And then we'll all meet up, kneeling slowly back, firm belly, supporting yourself, hands to your lap, eyes soft. Just breathe a slow breath in and out. And from here we'll make our way back to downward facing dog to transition. And take a long stride here. Feel the length, freedom of your spine. And then very slowly wave forward to a plank pose. Same pace, lower to your belly. And from here we'll come into Ardha Dhanurasana, reaching back and connecting both hands to your right foot. So bending the right knee, catch a hold of your foot. And on your in-breath, lifting up, raise the right thigh, left leg, your chest. And then release, take a breath, make a pillow with your hands, and rest your head. And left side now, bending your left leg, reach back and hold your left foot with both hands. And then let your in-breath inflate and lift you into half bow, pushing your foot actively into your hands. And then rest your head, your legs, let your heels soften out. And bring your hands by your lower ribs now and returning to your downward facing dog. And raise your right leg up and back. And on your exhale now, coming into pigeon pose, placing your right knee back of the right hand, left leg extending long. So just adjust and align your hips square. Prop your buttocks if you need to under the right side. And take the next few breaths to melt forward. And you can either stay here or add on. And by revolving to your left. So you're going to lean onto the right shoulder, arms extending out to your left. Place one palm on top of the other there for a mild twist. Or final variation here, reach your left hand back for your left foot, bending your knee. And just inviting your head to rest. And take 3 more deep breaths. And release, unravel, and return to your downward facing dog. Take a light pedal out through your heels, stretch and reach down through the back of your right leg. And we'll set up for our left side, left leg rises on your in-breath. Left knee to the back of your left hand on your out-breath. Take a few moments to get situated and supported before lowering yourself toward the mat. An option here to take a twist to your right if it's available, arms extending to your right, right palm sits on the top of your left, and your left shoulder rests. And if you have more space to go deeper, reach back, connect your right hand to your right foot. And take 3 more breaths. And gently release, pressing up onto your hands now, sitting heavy on your left buttocks. Sweep your right leg around to the front of your mat. And then bending both knees, taking your feet to the floor. Shuffle and station yourself evenly on your sit bones. And slip your hands behind the back of your knees. Gently tip back onto the soft part of your buttocks for boat pose, Ardha Navasana. From here, try and make a little bit more space between your belly and your sternum and reach your arms forward. Option to straighten the legs. Here for 3. And feet to the floor, hug the knees in, lengthen up through your spine. And one more round, boat pose, your version. Making your way there. Cultivating your best posture through the front and the back. Open collarbones. Smooth breath. And feet to the floor. Arms forward now. Draw your low belly in. And we're going to recline back. Just see curving your spine. Your arms reach forward as your back leans back. You come to land softly on your back. Tuck the knees in toward your chest. And on your next breath in, send your legs up toward the ceiling. Lift your head and your shoulders. Reach for your toes. And on an exhale, bend the knees in toward your chest. On your inhale, take the arms overhead. Shoot your legs forward. And on an exhale, tuck the knees in. Rest your head back. We'll do that twice more. Inhale, legs up. U-shape your spine. Reach up, reach up. Exhale, knees in. Inhale, legs away, arms overhead. Exhale, rest back, gather the knees in. Last round, legs up, fingers to toes. Exhale, squeeze in, little ball. Inhale, low boat, arms away, legs away. Exhale and release, rest back. Relax your neck and let your energy ground and release into your mat. We're going to slow and down regulate your nervous system now. And we'll invert our bodies. If headstand or shoulder stand is regularly in your practice, we have the next few minutes to practice going upside down for a gentler version and one that I find a little bit more restorative here at the end of practice. You may wish to take yourself to a wall space, run the legs up the wall, or just simply slip a blanket under the buttocks and raise your legs toward the ceiling. So our intention here is to cool, calm our brain and our body. So taking a shape that feels authentic and appropriate for you today. I'm going to take my legs up, propped on a folded blanket. And if you're following me, hands can rest on your body by your side or overhead. Just settle and nestle yourself into your shape. Breathe a calm breath that supports you to slow down. Making your way gently down to the floor now. If you've been in shoulder stand, counter pose with fish. Headstanders, a child's pose. Just aim to dissolve your effort across your shoulders and letting a nice soft energy travel across the back of your neck. And we'll complete our practice with a reclined twist and forward fold here when you're ready. Wrapping your right leg over your left, taking the knees to your right. Take 5 slow breaths. And with a firm belly, switching sides, re-wrapping the legs. Make your way back to center. And any way you'd like there, either rolling out to your side or roll up, make your way into a comfortable seat, legs extending for Paschimottanasana. Breath in, raise your arms. Breath out and fold. Letting go of any striving or intensity here, just moving yourself toward a place of stillness, folding in. And release. And take the next 4 or 5 minutes here to rest back in Savasana or sit quietly to complete your practice. And prop your body with anything you need so you can feel supported and relaxed. And offer the weight of your body to the support beneath you. Allowing the sounds that surround you dissolve into the background. And turning your awareness inwards. And let the space between your eyebrows smooth. The corners of your eyes relax. Loosen your jaw and your cheeks. And allow your tongue to fall away from the roof of your mouth. And invite this feeling of relaxation to spread into your neck, across the shoulders, down the arms to your palms, your fingers. Allow your exhales to feel like they're releasing your body into the floor, receding back, surrender. Feel your natural breath, shallow and calm. And let this gentle feeling melt down into the hips, the pelvis, your legs. Sense the back of your legs, your buttocks, your heels grow heavy. Observe your whole body, soft, calm and relaxed. Take a rest. I'll be back to guide you back. And slowly, gently guide your awareness back, opening your sense of hearing, bringing some movement to your body. And when you feel ready, bending the knees and rolling out to your right side. Just pause, savor your final moments. Blink the eyes open and just slowly drag your way back up to sit. And thank you so much for joining me for this longer flow. I hope you're feeling at peace, rejuvenated, ready for your day or evening ahead. Namaste.